Yeah, we ran to a really good team tonight. They played great. Hats off to Western Michigan. There's a reason they're 30-2, and we weren't taking them lightly. And they're a great team, and they're well coached and mature and confident. You can just see it when they walk out there. So I think they're going to give Louisville a good battle tomorrow night. That'll be a fun match to see. The story of the match I thought was just we didn't have a real hard time scoring on offense. I don't know what we hit for the match, but it was at a decent clip. But we just couldn't keep them off the net. There's a reason you train to serve tough and you try to get them out of system. And when we did, we would do okay against them. But they were in system way too much and just right up on the net and just really good with first contacts. I was really impressed with them. Not only were they doing it in serve receive, but they were doing it digging. Libero over there is really good and digging right on the net. And when you're right on the net, it's tough to defend. And we just had a hard time defending them tonight. They did a good job.
Questions?
Their center seemed to be very aggressive and very confident. We seemed to feed off her.
Mm-hmm.
They hit 367. What was her role, you think, in their victory?
Yeah, well, I mean, you could see it in the video when we were watching before. We're like, this kid's a baller, I mean, she really is. I don't know if she's a senior or a grad student. She's one of those and carries herself, as an experienced, confident setter. And it helps to get a lot of balls right to you, not to take anything away from her, but she locates it well. But when you get the ball up to the net like that, she runs that really fast slide, and it's hard to deal with that and a quick. She seems like a leader on that team, and kudos to her. She's impressive.
Kyla, you were 7 for 7 today. Perfect. Just talk about your success individually in the middle there.
Yeah, I'm just extremely grateful to have been able to be part of this Auburn team for my grad year, and we've improved so much along the year. And we were also working hard to get a lot of balls along the net in order to get me involved tonight. And when we did, Jackie put it up in a great spot, and I was able to execute. So, yeah.
Jackie, and it's been a long career for you, long illustrious career. Just talk a moment about your time in the orange and blue and kind of what this all means to you.
Don't make me cry, Thomas. Being a part of Auburn has meant more to me than anything. I mean, I committed, and it was just an amazing experience from day one. And, I mean, talk about Auburn family. Auburn has a lot of traditions, and all of it's so true. And it's so awesome to be able to see the Auburn family this year and last year especially really coming around, supporting us, seeing all those fans out there today, and just being able to experience this throughout the 4 years with Brent and seeing this team grow and seeing the girls grow from last year to this year. And it's awesome to be able to be a part of this family, and I know I'm just always going to be there for them, and they'll always be there for me.
Brent, just a couple of words on each of these two graduating.
Yeah, really special leaders, both of them. I remember my first phone call with Kyla. It was during the first round of the tournament last year, and I was in the hotel room, and she was in the transfer portal, and it never stops for coaches recruiting, right? And we had a really young team. We still do for the most part. Our biggest group is the sophomore group, we were looking around in the portal. We needed another middle. We only had 2 on the roster last year. And almost the first thing I said to you, I don't know if you remember, I was like, we have got a really young team. If you come in here and screw it up, I'm going to, you're going to be in big trouble with me. Did I say that?
That checks out.
Yeah. And, we're trying to establish a culture and a tradition. And we were so young, I was very wary about bringing anybody in who was older that wasn't just an A-plus human being. And Kyla, your reaction was, you're like, you weren't angry. I don't remember you being angry about it, but I think you were like, why would anyone ever think anything other than I'm awesome, and we learned really quickly that she was going to be special and be a good leader for us, and she has been all year, and I wish she had 4 more years with us because she's just been a joy to coach and work with and has fed in so well with everyone and has been able to bring the young people along and not the aloof grad student, that we never see. So I'm very proud of you, and I'm so grateful you came.
Thank you, Brent.
And then Jackie, was here when the team was not doing so well, when I came 4 years ago. And she's, I think, the only one that really has perspective other than me, because the coaching staff has changed too a little bit, of like what the level of volleyball was to what the level of volleyball has become, this last year. And so that's one of the things where Jackie and I are going to always have this special bond, because we have like this view that nobody else has, and Jackie stuck it out, and started every game that I coached that you weren't hurt, I remember we had to start a libero versus Florida during COVID. That was the one time that you were hurt with your ankle, and you've just been you've been chasing around errant passes for 4 years and have somehow been able to do it without getting hurt and playing at a high level. And it was cool to see you grow, this year as a leader and also as a volleyball player. By far your best year setting and playing, and always a great leader for our team. Our team always looks up to you, and we're so grateful for your time here.
Any other questions? That'll do it.
Thank you.
War Eagle.